Right, so I have attempted to like move my PS4 so you don't hear this shit fan in the background, so kinda hoping it works. I'll be able to like edit the fucking fan out when I fucking upgrade my PC to like record with OBS. Anyway, no one gives a fuck. Let's just get on with the video. Right, so I'm sure a lot of you have probably played Modern Warfare 2. I think it came out in like 2009, I want to say. Right, there is some inconsiderate cunt pacing up and down my road in this fucking truck. Right, so a lot of you, if you played Modern Warfare 2, you might have also been, you know, a sniper. You know, whether it's like a feeder or a trick shotter. One of the two, you might have done a little bit of trick shotting. And even if you didn't, pretty much everyone knows that Rust is like the place you go to settle anything. If you think someone's better than you play him on Rust. Or if your friend wants to shag your sister, you got a 1v1 him on Rust to see if you can shag your sister or not. Right, my PS4 fan's kicking off again. I don't know if you can actually hear it or not. I'm hoping not. But I'm not going to know until editing. Right, so Modern Warfare 2 Rust was the go-to map for like any beef, any fucking clan trial, anything really. If someone needs to be tested in any way, you just go on Rust. And that was a sick map, you know. It looked really old. It was like a fucking wasteland, desert all surrounding, tiny map. It was just a cool map to play if you were a sniper. And now, if you didn't already know this, so the dev team that made Modern Warfare 2, obviously it was Infinity Ward, that was the label of the company. But the actual dev team themselves, the ones that made Modern Warfare 2, like most of them no longer work for the company. So the Infinity Ward that made Infinite Warfare, the dev team's quite different, like the actual staff. As far as I know, all of the people that got fired from making the old CODs, so like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Those old CODs that like the old sort of dev teams made, the ones that were good. I'm pretty sure they all left and went and made Respawn, which I'm pretty sure made Titanfall, which is, you know, jetpacks before jetpacks were cool. So the original people that made Modern Warfare 2, you know, made Rust as a map, most likely don't work for the company anymore. And, you know, Modern Warfare 2 being a boots on the ground game, unless you were in like a challenge lobby or some shit, there wasn't really any jumping any higher than usual. There wasn't any excess movement. It was slow paced to an extent on Rust. Now they've only gone and fucked it. Right, so I think this was announced like 2 days ago. And essentially what was said was, for DLC 2, I think it's coming out on like mid-April, I want to say, so quite soon. Like, they are remaking Rust in Infinite Warfare. Like, you might be thinking, you know, if you haven't seen the pictures, hey, cool, you know, Rust in a new up-to-date jetpack game might be a little bit fast-paced and hectic. But hey, at least the old map's back. That's just not the case. So what they've done, and I'll put a little side-by-side comparison up. They've taken good old Rust, you know, desert wasteland, not a drop of water in sight, old tankers and shit, and they've opened their game engine, pulled up the props list, and just dragged and dropped pretty much. All of the leftovers they just fucking dragged and dropped. Now, unlike Shipment, which I think they put in, was it Black? It was either Black Ops 3 or AW, they put Shipment and they extended the map. Unlike that, I'm pretty sure it has the same layout as Rust, but it just looks like absolute shit. Like, it's like some sort of penthouse, I think it is. I think they said penthouse. So, what was once the ending mission on Modern Warfare 2, you know, the really dramatic scene, you throw a knife at his forehead, you know, desert wasteland, old rusty tankers and shit, pipes and shit, I don't even know how to describe it, is now a luxury penthouse. Now, I don't know what your opinions are, but personally, I'm glad I fucking downloaded Battlefield 1. Because there is no fucking chance I'm playing Rust on Infinite Warfare. Right, so back in the day, you know, final kill cam, you're at like 950 in a private match. In a free-for-all, you beat all of your mates to fucking last kill, so you're trying to get on top and going for a trick shot. Now, it's quite hard to get up there when they're all trying to, you know, quickscope you and shit. You jump up, you miss the mantle, and you fall. Now, mate, on this fucking game, you just fly to the fucking top. Like, honestly, whoever thought to put fucking Rust in Infinite Warfare needs to be shot. They legitimately need to be fucking fired. I've never heard a shitter idea than putting Rust in a jetpack game. So yeah, I would rather shit in my hands and clap than play Rust on a fucking jetpack game. I would rather go on holiday with the McCanns than play fucking Rust. I would rather be the father to that spastic potato Harvey Price than play fucking Rust on Infinite Warfare. So essentially what I'm trying to say is I just don't want to play it. I don't know if you noticed, but I won't be fucking buying it. Not that I've bought any DLC for this shit game, but you know I won't be. Right, now, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, fuck Rust, and I'll see you in the next video.